Hey, good evening, everybody. BT from BT's Corner here. Thanks for coming along tonight. Got to make this one quick. First, a correction. My previous video where I was talking about the minimum wage, I made a mistake on this graphic. I said that the two states in red that have a lower state minimum wage than the federal government were the two states in red were Georgia, and I said that was Colorado. It's not. It's Wyoming. My bad. I'm sorry about that mistake. Mea culpa. Won't happen again. Now, what I want to talk to you tonight very quickly is something that has become popularly known as the Trump tax cuts. In 2018, President Trump got Congress to go along, sign in that every taxpayer in America, almost every taxpayer in America, would pay a lower rate of federal income taxes than they had in previous years. They called it the Trump tax cuts. It's just a tax cut. Now, here's why this is an issue right now. People are complaining that, oh my God, under the Trump tax cuts, I'm not getting as big a refund. The Trump tax cuts are hurting me. Really? Really? This is math, people, and here's how I'm going to explain it to you very, very quickly. We're going to keep the numbers simple here because I want to demonstrate this as simply as possible. Let's just say that for the 2017 tax year, which was before those tax cuts kicked in, a taxpayer in the United States made $1,000 per paycheck, and that person made that paycheck twice a month. So each month the person made $2,000 times 12, $24,000. That was an annual salary. Not a particularly good one, but the annual salary of $24,000. Now, out of each paycheck, that taxpayer paid, what did we say it was, $1,000 per paycheck? We're going to say that that taxpayer paid $100 out of every paycheck. So $200 a month, $200 a month times 12 is $2,400. $2,400 from the $24,000 annual salary. $24,000 minus $2,400 is $21,600. Okay, that's what they ended up netting. Now, at the end of that year, that taxpayer filed their federal taxes, income taxes, with the federal government, which is an exercise every year I personally detest and abhor and would love to get rid of. But that's a different rant on a different episode of BT's Corner coming up soon. That taxpayer went ahead, filed their federal income taxes, and they got a refund. Now remember, they paid $2,400 total. They got a refund. We're going to call it $1,800. So instead of the $2,400 they paid out over the course of the whole year, they get a refund of $1,800. So they paid to the federal government $600 for the year. They get a refund of $1,800. So if you add that $1,800 to the $21,600 that they netted, 21,600 plus 1,800 is 22,000. It's $23,400, or $24,000 minus 600, 23,400. Right? All right. So 2018 comes along. The Trump tax cuts kick in. Now it didn't go for the whole year, but for the sake of simplicity in this video, we're going to pretend that it did. Same taxpayer, same amount of money earned. $24,000, $1,000 per paycheck twice a month, $2,000 a month times 12, $24,000. But because of the tax cuts, instead of paying out $100 per paycheck, we're going to say that they only paid out $75 per paycheck. So instead of $200 a month, it's $150 a month. And times 12, that comes to $1,800. So $2,400 in 2017, $1,800 in 2018. Comes the end of the year, file the federal income taxes, and got another refund. But instead of getting a refund of $1,800, which is what they got the previous year, they only got a refund of $1,200. Well, damn, Bruce. Damn, BT. Damn, President Trump. Those Trump tax cuts hurt me. My refund isn't as big this year. Well, no, because you had more money in your pocket over the course of the whole year. And your refund, by the way, would equal exactly what it would have been had your taxes not been the same all the way, or not been reduced all the way through the year. Remember, we said that you got $600 more over the course of the year to spend than you did the previous year. And miraculously enough, your tax refund went down $600. It works out exactly the same, but you had more money in your pocket over the course of the year, which means you gave Uncle Sam less of an interest-free loan that year than you did the year before. If you get a tax refund, you're not actually getting a refund. You're getting back your change. You overpaid. You bought more. You paid more for something you bought than you needed to. And what you're buying by paying taxes is the services of the U.S. federal government. Think of it like this. You go to a grocery store, you buy $18 worth of groceries. You hand the cashier a $20 bill. The cashier gives you $2 back in change. You didn't get a $2 refund. You got $2 in change. You bought $18 worth of product or service from that store. You paid $20, you got $2 change. Same thing with what happened with this taxpayer with the federal government. Paid $2,400 in one year and got $600 or got $1,800 back in a refund. All that meant was they got $1,800 back in change because they overpaid for services that they were charged for. Interest-free, by the way. The next year, they get back $1,200, but they had that extra $600 to spend throughout the year because Uncle Sam wasn't taking it out of their pocket beforehand. This is how it works. It's simple math, ladies and gentlemen. Now, your situation may be a little different. Every taxpayer in America's situation is a little bit different. That's why we fill out W-4 forms and we get W-2 forms at the end of the year, and we go through this annual frustrating exercise of filing our taxes with Uncle Sam so that we tell the federal government where we made our money, how much we made it, from whom, how often, and Uncle Sam then decides, okay, I took too much money away from you, here's your refund. Or worse, Uncle Sam says, yo, Bubba, you bought more services than you paid for, you owe me money. And by the way, if you're late paying it back, I'm gonna charge you interest or a penalty on it. Isn't Uncle Sam generous? Like I said, we're gonna talk about taxes in a future video. I just wanna make this clear that the Trump tax cuts, as they're popularly known, aren't ripping you off. And I'm not saying whether I'm in favor of the tax cuts or against the tax cuts or anything to do in favor or against President Trump. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm simply explaining how this works. If you think President Trump is responsible for ripping you off because you got a lower refund this year than you did the year before and everything stayed the same, it's just math. You had more money in your pocket throughout the year. That's how it works. All right, as usual, I start to get fired up because we're talking about money in the federal government and Uncle Sam. Sorry for being a little bit more animated than I meant to be. But hey, I guess math excites me too. Ladies and gentlemen, have a pleasant evening. This is BT from BT's Corner signing off. We will see you next time. Good night.